Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, where the Germans have just arrived in the Vatican, guests of no less than Mussolini himself. Hang on a minute, was there... I can take a picture in here. Hey, it's all adventure points. The chapel altar. Yeah. So this Emmerich Vosky, an SS Hauptsturmführer, and also an archaeologist, so he's clearly the big bad in this game. And he's just arrived in the Vatican as a guest of Mussolini, so he's clearly important and up to no good. We've also just met Gina Lombardi, an Italian journalist posing as a nun, trying to track down the mystery behind the disappearance of her sister. Can I not? Oh yeah, I can open this. I've got the key. So, the plot thickens. I have, however, collected a bunch of medicine bottles, so I'm going to head back to the Vatican pharmacy.
It's you again. You have anything?
Hello, sister. See what I can get for them. Apparently I can take a picture here as well, but... let's see. Required 15, available 6. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? Shaping up 1. Can probably afford that. Adds an extra health bar. Okay, it's going to use 5 of my 6 medicine bottles, but it does sound very useful.
Yes, this belongs to us.
So, the first level of these upgrades costs you 5 medicine bottles. The second level costs you 10 medicine bottles. And the third level costs you 15. Which means you're going to need 60 medicine bottles in total to get all of those skill books. And I think there are only 15 medicine bottles available in the Vatican in the first place. But that's alright. Because more or less each zone that you go to, when you continue the adventure, is going to have a pharmacy selling exactly the same books. And each new zone also has new medicine bottles. So this isn't something that you're expected to unlock and complete just in the Vatican. You're going to be collecting these medicine bottles the whole game. Speaking of stuff to collect, back to Ernesto in the Vatican post office, because I've accumulated a fair amount of lira, and these guidebooks will give me the locations of various different things to collect. So I'm going to have that. I can't afford all of them, but which one am I going to take? Vatican Mysteries, Vatican Books.
What's this?
Adventure books. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have that.
Not right now.
What are the others, though? Mysteries and notes. So, field notes. But he wants 600 for those, and I can't afford it. Mysteries. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take this.
Right, I'm down to 40 lira. But now my map has been populated with all kinds of new stuff. The locations of all the Vatican artifacts, and the locations of all the Vatican mysteries. Speaking of mysteries, does anybody remember this safe? Yeah, I think it's time I figured out the combination. So we have a statue of St. Paul, with 2 symbols marked on the base. And there was a statue of St. Peter. Where was it? It's been a while since I was here. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I see.
A planetary chart containing all of the planets except Pluto. Okay. And they're numbered. I think I can see where this is going. The number next to Mars, though, the 4th planet, has been smudged out, but by a process of elimination I should be able to figure out which symbol corresponds to Mars, if, you know, you didn't know it already, and I don't know it already. What's the bet that one of the symbols on the bases of these statues is going to correspond to Mars? As a number of people pointed out in a previous video, though, as they say, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. And that's where the gender symbols actually come from. Here's the statue of St. Peter. Yep. 2 Mars symbols. So I know that it's a 4-digit code, and with the letter from Father Nicoletti that started this whole mystery, I know that the 2 symbols associated with St. Peter, Mars and Mars, are the first 2 digits, so that's 4 and 4. There's also a statue of St. Anthony here, but it's a red herring. It's got nothing to do with the puzzle. There's no symbols on the base. So for the last 2 digits in the code, we just need to look at these symbols on the base of the statue of St. Paul and figure out what they correspond to on the planetary chart. So that's 447, and well, it's not numbered, but it's in the first location, so it obviously has to be 1. So we input that combination, 4471, into the safe.
Bingo.
Mystery solved. We've got some mysterious relic,
Original. It's clearly a fake.
which is unfortunately a fake. A hidden note explaining why it was placed into the safe, which apparently they seem to think that Emmerich Voss was going to be interested in. More importantly, we've got a skill book. Improved health bar regeneration efficiency. 250 adventure points to unlock.
I'll give this a read.
Now, on the trail of another mystery. It's called a Savage Discovery. Do you remember there was a cellar down here that I couldn't get into? But I've got the key for it now. So now I can find out exactly what's going on in this cellar underneath the post office.
All right. Now, where's that stone fragment?
Well, it's like they've got these ancient pieces of art just squirreled away all over. Oh, hang on, there's a chest. And it's locked. Tell me I can take a picture. Picture of what? Oh, another inscription. I think there are 10 of these in total. You only needed to find 4 to advance the plot. But, well, if you get all 10, there are goodies awaiting. I need to find a clue to get this lockbox open, though. So, take a good look around. Oh, there's something here.
Petrus could refer to St. Peter. Nuntius Christi, messenger of Christ. Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Circulimani. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Ma che ti ha fatto entrare?
After getting my ass stomped into the ground twice in a row by this guy, this was the point, because I had a camera in my hand, and you can't fight when you've got a camera in your hand. This is the point where I had to pause the game, go into the options menu, and find out exactly what the hell it was you had to press in order to discard whatever you had in your hand so you can punch people. It's the Q key. Ah, here we go. Lockbox note. So you can't get into that lockbox until this guy comes in. So now I've got the clue that I need to get into the lockbox. And of course, me being me, I immediately forgot that the lockbox existed. and just left the cellar and went about my business. Well, I figured I'd better head back to Father Antonio and report in. I know I keep getting him confused with the Vatican postman Ernesto and calling Father Antonio Ernesto, but you'll never guess what. Plot twist. The voice actor who plays Father Antonio, his name's Ernesto. Oh, it's Doc Savage, the man of bronze.
My word. You found it.
What do you make of it, sir?
Well, my bet would be it's a stone fragment of the epitaph from the tomb of St. Peter.
Oh? You should have become an archaeologist, Father.
Yeah, well, it's never that adventurous. There's a greater conspiracy behind all this. I'm gonna keep digging for clues.
Well, it was worth 300 adventure points. Apparently there's something I can take a picture of in here. The camera icon keeps popping up. I don't always... Oh, it's these guys.
Surprise me, my boy.
Let's hope that kid stays out of trouble.
Yeah, I don't always notice when that camera icon pops up, let me know that there's something I can take a picture of for adventure points. But, well, there are guidebooks that you can buy, sold by Ernesto in the Vatican post office, that tells you where all of these field notes are. Well, there's another one here I can take a picture of. It just popped up, but I don't see what it is. Oh, there we go. Study group.
If only my students worked as hard as this.
Right, anyway. Father Antonio.
Indy, you're back. Did you find anything beneath the tower?
Damn right I did.
Let me see.
A leather parchment from the First Crusade concerning a secret order right here in the Vatican.
This is astounding. Grazie, Indy. So where are you going next?
Fountain of Confession.
Be careful, my friend. You might be going down a rabbit hole. No telling where it might lead.
Now, at the time I was thinking, do I really want to go and investigate the Fountain of Confession right now? Because it sounds like, yeah, stolen cat mummy.
I'm amazed it's
It's
so
the
well
main plot
preserved.
quest. And I didn't want to risk locking myself out of side quests, although I really needn't have worried. I mean, by all means, go ahead and complete all of the side quests before continuing along with the main plot. Although there are some side quests that you need to advance the main plot in order to actually get to. But at any point in the game, you can revisit previous locations and continue quests that you left unfinished and get mysteries solved and find relics and all kinds of good stuff. So it doesn't really matter. The game will never lock you out of getting content done in that way. Speaking of unlocking content, I found this, I suppose the best way to describe it would be a black shirt laundry area around the back of the Sistine Chapel.
Take your distance, pal.
And you are absolutely going to want to come here. You're going to have to fight a couple of black shirts. Because, well, you'll see. At the moment I'm in my clerical outfit. At the moment my only options are, well, my Indiana Jones outfit and my clerical outfit. And both of those are going to get me attacked by fascists on sight when I'm in restricted areas. But I came down here looking for another one of these inscriptions. I didn't actually realise what else was here until I'd taken the picture of the inscription, taken care of the guards, and then thought, well, since I'm here I may as well have a look around. There's a medicine bottle, I'm going to want those. There's some food, which I can use to reinforce my health bar. But the most important thing down here is the black shirt uniform, disguise and key. So all of those places that I couldn't get into because I needed the black shirt key, I can now get into. And more importantly, I can walk into bold as brass because I can disguise myself as one of the black shirts. The only thing I need to watch out for are black shirt officers who are going to see through your disguise. There was a little money box there. I'm going to need something that should do. Something to smash the lock off with. And how much is that? 120 lira, not bad. I can use that to buy some new guidebooks from Ernesto. I don't have enough to buy them both. Well, not yet. But again, that's not really an issue. I don't know if you've noticed that scattered around the Vatican there are donation boxes. The reason that they are there is because there's more than enough lira within the Vatican to be found, and a lot of it is going to be a lot easier to get now that I have a black shirt uniform. But there's more than enough cash lying around for you to be able to buy absolutely everything that it's possible to spend your money on in any given area. It's not just true here in the Vatican, it's true, well, pretty much everywhere that you go to in the game. And so you're going to end up with excess cash that you can't actually spend on anything. And that's what the donation boxes are for. The game will let you know when you've spent your money on everything that it's possible for you to buy, and it will suggest donating it to a worthy cause instead. And that's what the donation boxes are for. See, all those areas that I had to sneak into before, I was just outright denied access. Well, now I can get in because I have a black shirt uniform. Places like the Black Shirt Fight Club.
Perché ci hai messo tanto? Guarda questo! Ti spacco la faccia! Abbiamo un nuovo sfidante! Dai, forza!
Hi.
So there are 3 fighters in each fight club that you have to defeat. Obviously they get harder as you defeat each champion. The next one is a tougher fight. Each fight is rewarded with prize money.
Non si rialzerà tanto presto. Ben fatto, amico mio. Ecco la tua parte.
80 lira. I mean, it's not a lot, but each successive challenge is worth more. There are 3 in total. There's also an unlimited bandage dispenser down here, so you can always come back here and top up with bandages. But more importantly, these things. And you can only get these from the fight clubs. So this is going to increase my bandage capacity by 1, but this one is going to merge 2 health bars into 1. And I can't afford this yet. And this is really good. Well, the fastest way to earn more cash is to take on another challenger. It's going to be a bit harder than the first one though. Well, let's get myself healed up before I go in, because I am missing 1 health bar. And let's do it. He ain't going to knock himself out, is he? Notice how I did take some health bar damage, but it wasn't fully depleted, so it regenerates by itself. This is what I'm going to need that skill book for, to merge 2 health bars into 1. It doesn't give me an extra health bar, but it just means that any damage that I take that doesn't fully deplete a health bar will regenerate over time. And the bigger the health bar, the more damage I can take without fully depleting it. Going to eat some fruit to reinforce my stamina bar. 120 lira. Alright. Oh, he's a big bugger, isn't he? I think I can probably afford this book now, though. Yes. So I bought the book, but nothing's changed, because now I actually have to go and read the book, and for that, I'm going to need adventure points. And I don't have enough adventure points. Oh well. Well, we're going to have to do the 3rd challenger the hard way. He's a big bugger, isn't he? Struggled a bit there, running out of stamina. Had to wait for my stamina bar to recharge while blocking, but we got him.
Sei una forza della natura, amico mio. Ecco la tua parte.
So how much was that one? 214 lira. Alright. Challenge complete. 150 adventure points. I believe I now have enough adventure points to actually, and I don't have enough cash to actually buy the 2nd book, but I've now got enough adventure points to actually read the 1st book and merge 2 health bars into 1. There it is. So now you should see that my 1st health bar is now merged into 1. There it is. Unfortunately, when you take damage, it comes from the 3rd health bar rather than the 1st one. Oh, and I can take a picture here. Oh, there it is. Boxing ring. That's another 15 adventure points. But yeah, when you take damage, it comes from the 3rd health bar, which is a small one, rather than coming from the 1st health bar, which is the big one. So I'm going to need to be on the lookout for more adventure books that are going to combine my 2nd and 3rd health bars into another big health bar. Because there's all kinds of trouble you can get yourself into that will do damage, but not enough to fully deplete a health bar. Which means you don't need to use a bandage, because a health bar that has not been fully depleted will regenerate. But back on track. Let's get some more side quests done. Starting with not a nun, Gina.
Long time no see.
We just met.
Never mind. You have information you wish to trade.
A potential lead on your cut, Mummy.
I'm listening.
My Vatican contact, Juliana. I asked her to see if the Vatican has information on you and your college. I'm to meet her in the museum, but something must have happened, because the museum now is locked down.
So what are we waiting for? Who is this contact of yours?
I met Juliana when I was a correspondent during the Abyssinian War, before she found her place in the Vatican sisterhood.
We're about to encounter something in this game that really kind of annoys me with the way the quests are set up. And it doesn't happen often, but it shouldn't really happen at all. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. What are we waiting for? You want me to go first? Okay.
After you.
So you are the American priest that Padre Ventura was talking about? I love America. Please, come to confess me. Come with me, I need a confession. Please have a seat.
You're forgiven.
Father, wait, I didn't confess yet.
All right, let's get this over with.
Father, forgive me because I've sinned. I had an affair with my mother-in-law and...
It's all right. Just say 3 Hail Marys.
No, Father, you don't understand. My wife is expecting a child and I fear that...
What?
Yeah, let me finish, please. I fear that my mother-in-law is with the child also.
Jesus Christ, what have you done?
Wait. You are not a priest.
Screw it. Sorry, pal, you kind of deserved it.
He kind of did. Right.
All right. Where'd that lady go?
Yeah.
Museum. We're meeting at the museum.
Alright, Gina's gone on ahead, so we're meeting at the museum. And this is the thing that kind of winds me up a bit. Because this isn't the first time I've been to that location. Because right after I got the black shirt uniform, as well as doing the fight club, I thought, well, let's go and investigate all the places that I either couldn't get into earlier or that were just very difficult to get around because I had to sneak because I didn't have a black shirt uniform. And one of those was the black shirt barracks in the main square. And at the time, I was trying to track down the remaining inscriptions that I hadn't found. And there's one of them on the other side of a door in the corner of the black shirt barracks in the main square. But I couldn't get in. It wasn't even that I didn't have a key for it. I just couldn't interact with this door.
Can't believe I'm trusting her.
It was like it wasn't even there. You can only get in through this door once you start this quest with Gina. And I hate it when games do that. I mean, to the game's credit, it doesn't do this sort of thing very often, but it shouldn't really do it at all. There's a simple way around it that doesn't break the immersion. You just have the door locked and have Gina give you the key for it, or pick the lock for you, or whatever, once you embark on this quest. Rather than pretending the door was never really there and you were just imagining it. Oh, where did that just popped out of nowhere? You know, once you embark on this particular quest.
Need to find a way inside.
L'hai vista? Chi? La suora? Io no, ma tante sì. Ormai non ci si può più.
You can get to this point without ever having found the black shirt uniform, which, as you can imagine, is going to make this a lot more difficult. But I do have the black shirt uniform, so as long as no officers spot me, I can just, well, help myself.
Ciao.
So. Oh, shit, that was an officer. So she's up here somewhere. But I want to have a look around first, because I haven't been in this area before. There might be some secrets to find.
Ben trovato, soldato.
Like, I bet you there's something good in that tent. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a chest. I'm probably going to have to dispose of this fella, however. I mean, he's asleep, but he's probably going to wake up when I smash the lock off that money box. Some ammo, but I've reached my carrying capacity. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to take that. Well, actually... Oh, yeah. So there's a combination. Another Another mystery. Okay. Secret delivery letter. So there's a code key, dice. Note at the bottom says the code's wrong. Shipment arrived on Wednesday. Should be 4718. No, look. Get an engineer to look into it. So the combination's supposed to be 4718, but it's wrong. The code key is dice, and there's a calendar page here.
Kind of code on it.
And they've circled Wednesday, October 20th. So the code's date related, and the key to the code is dice. And it's important that the shipment arrived on Wednesday, but clearly I'm missing some... Oh, here we go. There's got to be a code lookup table or something. There we go. The numbers for the letters C, D, E, and I are circled in the column for Wednesday. And those numbers do correspond to the correct code, but we know that the correct code doesn't work. The clue's in the delivery letter, which mentions the date being the 15th, not the 20th. So if you go back to the lookup table and count back 5 days, you actually get a Friday. So if you use code key dice on a Friday and not a Wednesday, you get 6380.
You can't outsmart
which
me.
is worth 10 adventure points. You get a guidebook giving you the location of all the medicine bottles in the Vatican. And a mystery note from Giovanni, whoever the hell he is. Again, talking about Mussolini bringing in an honoured guest. Well, we already know who that is. Emmerich Voss, the SS archaeologist.
This letter is from high up the food chain.
And solving the code puzzle is worth 100 adventure points. Oh yeah, I need to... there's some cash in there, isn't there? I can smash it open with this. I might need to take care of this fella first, though, because knocking that lock off is probably going to win it. 120 lira. Nice. Alright, so I'm up to 430. What was it? Oh yeah, the Sawbones book from the Fight Club. I still need to buy that. Well, we'll worry about that later. Let's find out where Gina went to. Oh, there she is.
Get in. I was just thinking, maybe this is too scary for an archaeologist.
I think I can handle it.
All right, tough guy. We have to find the stockroom. That's where I was supposed to meet Juliana.
And you're going to find that in the corner of the corridor, are you? I don't think you are. Yeah, let's try this way instead. Okay, so we've got a map of this area, but clearly I'm going to need to populate it by exploring. I've got the black shirt uniform on at the moment. I am... Wait, locked?
Locked.
Let me get this open.
When they start teaching lockpicking in journalism school.
Oh, yes. It was my favorite class, right after arson.
Well, she is useful for something. Yeah, I'm not convinced that... I mean, I'm wearing a black shirt uniform, but... it's got the restricted icon right next to my paper doll down there in the bottom left of the screen. I'm not sure the black shirt uniform
I hear someone.
is going to keep me safe here.
This could get
And
violent.
I'm wandering around with a nun. I'm probably going to take objection to that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're fighting our way through. Let's find out. Yeah, we're definitely fighting our way through. Well, it was worth a try.
I'll take care of that guy.
Oh, wow. Gina can take care of
You fight
herself.
well for an archaeologist.
I really like to go hands-on when I work.
Well, I did have a monkey wrench. I mean, you know, that helps. Beautiful art. I mean, the level design in this game really is just top-notch. Look at the marble. Oh, what's this? I can take a pic. Roman murals. 15 adventure points, that's what that was.
So what's it like to be an archaeologist?
Well, you get to travel a lot. Sometimes bad people try to kill you. What's it like being a reporter?
Pretty much the same.
So we're looking for a nun, Sister Juliana. Gina asked her to look into what the Vatican knew about me. Oh, hello. Oh, and there's $100 there as well. Nice. I can probably afford that Sawbones book now.
This is the...
All right, let's see if we can find her contact.
I hope nothing's happened to her.
Well, I think if she was hiding in here, she'd have probably popped out to say hello by now. Oh, there's something on the floor. Oh, there's some blood on the wall as well. Oh, that doesn't look good.
That looks like...
Bloody handprint, but could be anyone's.
a piece of cloth from a fascist uniform.
Might have been a fight.
Let's look around some more.
Yeah, I mean, she's clearly not here anymore.
Let's see here.
Oh, this is the note from Gina. So we know she was here.
Then we got her name.
Wonder what made her drop it.
It's not like Juliana. She always pays attention to details.
Well, there was obviously a fight, wasn't there, guys? I mean, there's blood, there's ripped up pieces of uniform. And what's this? It's a Vatican ID card. Well, she was obviously here. And she's equally obviously no longer here. And there's been evidence of a fight.
Juliana's identification card.
What if there was a fight and she dropped it?
Or maybe she put it here for you to find.
That sounds like something Juliana would do. There is a photo of you here.
Photo of me?
Yes. Look.
Why would there be a photo of me in the Vatican?
A secret admirer, perhaps.
Let's keep looking for clues in the next room.
Okay, just give me a moment.
It was taken while I was breaking in through the castle to get into the Vatican. So somebody... That's worrying.
I suspect Juliana was arrested and she resisted. You think she's hurt?
We don't have any proof of that. Don't assume the worst.
I think Juliana found out that the Vatican is interested in you for some reason.
Guess I'm just an interesting guy.
That must be it.
Oh, hello. Footprints. Looks like somebody was repainting, well, repainting something. There's white paint everywhere. Although the footprints don't go very far. She certainly didn't go up. There's nothing there. That's kind of strange. Oh, I can take a picture.
Footprints. From the spacing, I think they were running.
You know tracking.
We used to hunt white boar in the forest where I grew up.
Yeah, they don't go very far at all, do they? Yeah, we'll keep looking. I'm not seeing anything else in here. I mean, there's lots of stuff. It's amazing how much priceless art just seems to be squirreled away underneath the Vatican. Every cellar is just chock full of antiquities. I can take a picture of something here. What was that? That's not it. Yes, I did see the big... Maybe I'm supposed to be taking a picture of the big pool of blood on the floor. Yeah, she's noticed it. No, that's not it. What is it I'm supposed to be taking a picture of here? I mean, yeah, I see the blood. Oh, it is the blood.
Jump to conclusions.
Seriously? You have to be standing in the exact right pixel perfect spot in order to actually take a picture of the bloody obvious blood stain on the floor?
That's Juliana's ring.
Dov'è la sua assassina?
È richiusa nella torre dei Borgia.
Hanno capito perché ha ucciso Ridolfo?
Io sospetto che l'abbia vista fare qualche cosa di proibito. Comunque, l'anziano ha i suoi metodi per far parlare la gente.
They're saying Sister Juliana killed somebody.
Man, he keeps running off.
Seems unlikely. They're saying Sister Juliana killed somebody. I mean, if she's a nun, it seems unlikely, but, well, there's certainly evidence of violence around. Well, I guess the chances of a nun killing a fascist aren't exactly zero. I mean, oh, and also, where did Gina run off to this time? Well, she didn't go back the way we came. She's not in here. There's another safe. Oh, God, there's another combination. Okay. You see the lamp? with the green shade. This one is actually really, really simple. You just turn the light on and it illuminates the code that's written on the desk in invisible ink. And that's the code for the safe. Although I didn't figure that one out until basically after I completed the Vatican. And I came back and revisited it in order to finish off all the mysteries and collect all the relics and so on and so on. But it's not one of the most difficult codes in the game, because it's basically right there. You just have to turn the light on. Well, she's buggered off to the Borgia Tower, apparently. She keeps doing this. The second I turn my back, she disappears. What do you mean, there I am?
Where have you been?
What do you mean, where have I been? You're the one who ran off.
Well, we have to get going. I think Juliana is being held at the top of the tower.
Follow me.
I'm still in the black shirt uniform, and this time, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, there's no restricted area indication marker. And yet I have the sneaking suspicion that the disguise isn't going to keep me safe. Despite the game not warning me that that is in fact the case. Yep, sure enough. I mean, it's not a problem. Well, it's not much of a problem. I mean, you can generally figure out when your disguise is going to keep you safe and when it isn't. But there's no consistency in the game notifying you of the fact. Now you might be thinking, well, Jingles, maybe you could have just walked in, but you went in on, you know, all guns blazing, and that was an officer, and officers will get suspicious and come over and check your disguise. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. But that's not what was happening there. You'll see.
Hell of a drop.
Still not in a restricted area, still in disguise, not an officer, aggroed on me anyway. Like I said, it's not a massive... Ooh, a medicine bottle. But like I said, I mean, not a huge problem. You can generally figure out for yourself just by using a bit of common sense when it's going to be safe and when it isn't, regardless of what outfit you're wearing. It's just that the game occasionally just has these big lapses in consistency when it comes to notifying you of the hostility state of the environment that you're in, if you know what I mean.
There's no lock.
Something's holding it in place on the other side.
But if there's something holding it in place from the other side, and I need to move whatever it is that's holding it in place, surely I can only do that from the other side. And if I've made it to the other side, I don't need to move what... You see where I'm going with this? Maybe... No, requires Juliana's key. And we're here to find Juliana. So that's not it. Well, we'll go with it. We'll see where this one goes. Because it doesn't sound like it makes an awful lot of sense. But we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh, there's a...
What is this doing here?
Pasta recipe. Oh, okay, I'll take it. It's worth adventure points. Alright, there's a hole in the floor over there, so how am I getting to that? No, I can't just walk through that. Oh, I can squeeze through here though. Work my way around. Yep, this is another weapon. Nah. I've got a bad feeling about this puzzle. Yep, there it is.
Nice meeting you here, Dr. Jones.
Pleasure's all mine, Miss Lombardi.
I hoped Juliana would be safe after joining the convent.
Oh, yeah? Sounds like she was running away from something.
Juliana is a good person, and that makes you a lot of enemies these days.
Well, I suppose there was no way Gina was going to be able to follow me the way I got up here, because I swung over using the bullwhip, didn't I?
Boxing class? So, okay, we'll give that one the benefit of the doubt. Picked up a bandage. Nothing else seems to be lying around. Oh wait, no, some more cash.
670 lira. I'm doing alright. Looks like there's two different ways up. Let's try this one. Yeah, they both seem... Yeah, they do. They both go the same way. Anything hidden around the corner? Nope. Actually, you know, I haven't smashed anybody upside the head with a brandy bottle in a while. I mean, they're not great improvised weapons. They only have 1 durability. But it'll be fine. Nothing in here. Except this.
It's locked.
Move, move.
Allora, chi è il tuo contatto, eh? Te lo chiedo un'ultima volta, dopodiché io ti spacco la faccia!
Gina!
E voi chi diavolo siete?
Dr. Jones.
I'll deal with him.
Watch and learn. Tough gal. Couldn't get her to talk.
According to this, the guy who was killed, Juliana claims to have found him already dead. Which I can't believe. I mean, she's a nun.
È lui di cui mi avevi parlato?
Yes, Dr. Jones is an American who is looking for his missing cat.
Che bravo uomo. You must love your pet, as all good men do.
There's a very special place in my heart.
Although it does beg the question that if Juliana isn't going around knocking off fascists in the Vatican, then who is? I mean, you know, aside from me.
Avevi perso questo. Grazie mille. Senti, io rischio troppo di rimanere qui. Io devo andarmene. Dove sono le chiavi? È tutto libero.
Wait, you said you had information for Dr. Jones.
The Vatican has been spying on you since you were digging in Siwa. This goes high up, Dr. Jones. You must have stumbled on something of great value to them. I found this document from the Vatican secret agency authorizing a tell on you. In this key, we'll open a locked door in the tower. Maybe your cat is up there, huh?
Thanks. All right, you help me. Now, what can I do for you?
First, I must set up a meeting with a well-informed third party. I will leave a note for you with instruction in the Sistine Chapel.
It's like pulling teeth with this lady.
So, the Vatican's been spying on me ever since Siwa, huh?
You know what I mean. Vatican spies, huh? Definitely explains a few things. Well, now that I have this key, I should look for that locked door.
It's got something to do with the cat mummy, obviously. Just doesn't explain why. Don't worry. Stick around, and we're going to find out. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you're all having a great day. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.